some of that here at the start.
Baptist Confession of Faith. This confessional text position holds that the authoritative text of the Bible is found in the Masoretic text of the Hebrew Old Testament and the Textus Receptus of the Greek New Testament. We furthermore believe that it is best to use vernacular translations of the Bible based on these texts and to use a formal correspondence method in making such translations. This view does not hold that it is our task to reconstruct the elusive original autograph or autographs, but it contends that the true text has been faithfully kept pure in all ages by God's singular care and providence.
Okay, so you don't have to reconstruct it. It's always been there. So this was at Nicaea. This is at Chalcedon. Wycliffe had it. Huss had it. If it's been pure in every age, that's going to come out, and he's going to say, no. But what else could it mean? If you're saying, we don't have to reconstruct it. Every word in this book, this is the Textus Receptus, was reconstructed by Erasmus, Stephanus, and Beza. So one of the definitional incoherencies of the TR-only position, as being expressed here, is, okay, that was reconstructed, but that was the last time. Well, but it couldn't have been reconstructed if it has been preserved the whole time. See? So words tend to get really squishy here.
So our method stresses preservation rather than reconstruction. And I think that differentiates my position from both that of Peter and that of James. We believe that there is what Richard Brash has called a practical univocity between the divine originals, the autographs, and what has been preserved in the copies, the apographs, best represented by the printed editions of the traditional text. So when
now listen very carefully here. Listen to what is said here.
We read the received text, we are reading the autographs, and we do not have to reconstruct them.
Okay, so I want you to hear that. Because sometimes, well, you're misrepresenting them and da 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 da. Okay, here.
And what has been preserved in the copies, the apographs, best represented by the printed editions of the traditional text. So when we read the received text, we are reading the autographs, and we do not have to reconstruct them. With the Protestant Reform.
So if this is the autograph, then anything that is found since 1633 is automatically evil, because if it's a departure from anything in here. So any of the papyri, as he calls them, the much vaunted papyri, et cetera, we don't need any of that. There's no reason to study that stuff. Not in the sense of establishing, because here's the autograph. This is it. Case closed. Where have you seen that before? You saw it in London when I debated Adnan Rashid. And Adnan holds up the Arabic Quran. And despite the fact that I've pointed out that there are variations between the text that was originally collated and that of Uthman, his idea is, hey, if this is what Uthman had, good enough for us. This is it. No questions. We're done. Same attitude. It's exact same attitude. And hence, there can be no meaningful dialogue between those two positions, because it's just, no, we're not concerned about the facts. Our position is not based upon evidence. Our position is based upon the conclusion that we've already made. And that's how that works. Okay? So, we're reading the autographs, do not have to reconstruct them. All right.